I think I got to the bottom of it. It's been kind of bugging me for a little while. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, MTG, has been breaking away from the Trump administration and MAGA lately. And I was kind of trying to figure out what this woman was up to. And I'm pretty sure that I know why. Watch these clips just to remind you of how far apart she is from Donald Trump right now.
The president says there's virtually no inflation and that grocery prices are going down. Do you agree with him on that?
No, I go to the grocery store myself. Grocery prices remain high. Energy prices are high. My electricity bills are higher here in Washington, D.C. at my apartment, and they're also higher at my house in Rome, Georgia, higher than they were a year ago. So affordability is a problem, and I'm a mom. My kids are 22, 26, and 28. That's the generation I worry about the most, and they're having a very hard time. But when I go back home and I talk to many of my constituents, I'm hearing stories of not only are we having a really hard time affording groceries and rent and things like that, but I'm also hearing stories about people maxing out their credit cards just to afford their monthly expenses.
So when the president says that it's not that affordability hasn't been fixed, it's that people and Republicans aren't talking about it enough. That seemed to be a takeaway of his from Tuesday night's elections. Mm-hmm. You disagree with that sentiment?
I think Tuesday was definitely a referendum on how leaders in this country are leading, and I believe in.
With the Syrian president earlier today, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is a big ally of yours, said that she would rather see you focused on nonstop domestic policy meetings here at the White House instead of nonstop foreign policy meetings. What's your response to her saying that, and also saying that grocery prices are up and not down, as you've said?
Yeah. So. I don't know what happened to Marjorie. She's a nice woman, but I don't know what happened. She's lost her way, I think. But I have to view the presidency as a worldwide situation, not locally. I mean, we could have a world that's on fire where wars come to our shores very easily if you had a bad president. We had a horrible president, and we ended up.
I think I figured out why it is the way it is, because Marjorie Taylor Greene is not towing the line. She is not holding up all the lies and bullshit coming from MAGA anymore. She's kind of like, I'm going to tell it like it is, and I'm going to win my election. And that's basically because back in May, there was an article about how she's not going to run for Senate, blah, blah, blah. That's all bullshit. However, she did have a backdoor meeting, apparently, and she was told by the Trump administration she cannot run for Senate, that they wouldn't support her to do that. And ever since then, she's been going all out to win her seat back by telling it like it is, because she's underwater with her constituents. She's been towing the MAGA line so long that she lost touch with her constituents. So now she's really trying hard to act like she's a woman of the people and she's going to take care of her constituents. It's still all a bunch of bullshit, but that's why she's butthurt, because she wasn't allowed to run for Senate.